Hi everyone, welcome you all. In this video, I'm going to explain about how to use assertions in TestNG. So while you are automating your test cases, we need to put some verification points or checkpoints, right? So we can put verification points using assertion commands in TestNG. So there are different kinds of assertions we have. So one is asset class is available. So by using the class, we can use these methods. Asset.asset true, asset.asset false, asset.asset equal. So these are the different kinds of assertion commands we have in TestNG. Now we'll see how to use these assertion commands practically. And let's go to intelliJ. So here I'm going to create a TestNG test, and in which I'm going to add Selenium script. So before that, we need to add Selenium libraries to your project to write your Selenium scripts. So what I can do is just select your project, go to the file, and here project structure. And inside the project structure, go to the modules, and here you need to add all your Selenium jar files. So before that, you need to download all the jar files from official website, Selenium official website, and make ready everything. And then here we need to click this plus button, jars or directories, and then you have to select the jar files wherever you kept this particular folder. So currently my jar files are present under C drive, under drivers, under this here Selenium Java 3.1.4.59 is the latest version. So I'm just captured all these jars, attached all the jars already. So here it is displaying. So once we have added all the jars, select everything and make as everything is a compile. Then okay, so now we have added all the Selenium jars to your project. Now we are ready to write your Selenium scripts. So now I'll create a new test case, new Java class, and I will name it as assertions example, and okay. So here I'll create different test methods. So the main intention is I want to open application, and then I want to verify the home page is displaying the logo or not, and home page title is correct or not. I want to verify. So let's see now. I'm going to create a few methods. So the first method I'm going to create is void setup. So in this method, I want to execute before class. I'm just adding this before class annotation from TestNG. And in this setup method, I'll do Chrome driver configuration. So to do this, I need to add system.set property. And here we need to specify the key value of Chrome driver, that is webdriver.chrome.driver. And also I need to specify the location of my driver. So my Chrome driver is located here. So before starting your code, we need to download this Chrome driver from Selenium official website and make it ready here. All right, so now I have done the setup, and also we need to initiate the driver, right? So I will create a driver object here because I'm going to use the same driver in all the test methods. I am creating this as globally. So whenever you are creating WebDriver, we have to import proper package from Apache org OpenQA Selenium.WebDriver. Now this driver I'm initiating here. So driver is equal to new Chrome driver from Selenium. So this particular command will launch your Chrome driver, and then I'll open a URL of application. So I'm going to open driver.get is a method which will open the URL. So here I'm going to open Orange HRM demo application. So use this URL here, and this will launch the browser and open this URL. So this is a setup method I want to execute before starting the class. And now I'm performing different tests on this particular page. So the first test case is I want to check this logo is present on this particular web page or not. That's one verification. And after that, I will also verify the page title is correct or not. So first let us verify the logo test. So I'm creating another test, void logo test. So inside this one, I want to just check the logo is present or not. So I need to capture some locator for this logo, and img is available. So this is a HTML code for this logo, and I'm capturing XPath for this and identify that element. So driver.find element y.xpath and specify the XPath of the logo, and don't perform any action, just capture that element and store that element in a variable called as a logo. And now this variable should be web element type. So I'm just adding that one, web element type. So now this logo is captured. Now we need to check whether the logo is present on the home page or not. So that's my verification point. So here I'm going to use assertion. So the first assertion I'm going to use is asset dot asset true, asset true. So this particular method will return true if internal parameter is true. And if I pass as a false as a parameter, it will return false. So here we need to we need to check whether the logo present or not. That's the main thing. So how we can verify? So we have a Selenium method logo dot, that is web element dot is displayed. So if the logo is present on the web page, this particular method will return true. If the logo is not displayed on the page, and then this method will return false. So accordingly, this parameter outside method, that is asset true method, will return either false or true. So that particular method assertion will make our test method passed or failure. So internally, is displayed method is returns true. That means our test will pass. If this method is returning false, then our test is failed. So that is our test case. Now I'll put this under a test annotation so that TestNG will identify this. Okay, so this will verify. So we can also write some failure message if you want. So here, suppose the logo is not displayed. So simply you can also write a message, display message, failure message, logo not displayed on the page. Or this is optional. So if you want to write some message, you can write or else leave it as. So this is optional message. So this is a first assertion command I have used, asset true. Similarly, we have asset fail. So that's a completely negative of this. Suppose if the logo should not displayed on the page, that's my expectation. In that case, you need to use instead of asset true, you can use asset false, right? So this is one verification point. So asset true and asset false. The other test case, I will write one more test. So void, and this time I'll verify the title of the home page. So let's say home page title, and I'll make this also at the rate test annotation from TestNG. Now, how to verify the home page title? So first of all, I need to know what is the title of this home page. So here in the HTML code, you can see the title of the page. Just capture this, and at the runtime, we have to capture the title through script. So how to capture the title? So this command setup method, we already opened the URL, and in this test, we already verified the logo test. And now in this test case, in this test method, I will verify the home page title. So how to capture the title of the page? So to capture the title of the page, we use driver.getTitle. So here I'll use driver.getTitle method, and which will capture the title of the page. And here I'm creating a string variable. Let's say string title is equal to. Now I'll put one assertion command, asset dot, this time I'm using a different kind of asset dot asset equals. So this command will verify both the strings or numbers equality. So here I'll pass this driver. So I will pass my expected driver first. This is my expected title is this one, or in HRM, comma, actual title is this one. So title I'm passing. So if both are equal, and if the title contains some value, so that title and this is our expected title. If both are same, my asset equals command will pass, and my test method is pass, otherwise failure. So here I can also write some failure message in the double quotations. I can write title is not matched. So this is again optional message. On failure, this message will be displayed on the console window. So this is another test I have written. So this here I have used another asset command, asset equals, verify whether expected and actual is exactly same or not. If both are same, my asset command will pass, and both are not matched, my asset command will fail. And finally, I will also create a tear down method to close the drivers and all. So tear down, and inside this method, I will execute this after class, and here I will use driver.quit or driver.close, right? So this is a TA dot method. So if you want to give priority, first I want to execute a logo test and then I want to execute home page title. I can also pass priority is equal to 1 and here priority is equal to 2. All right. So this is overall my test. So it contains multiple tests, logo test and home page test along with the assertions. Now let's execute this code and see how this will execute. Run assertion examples. So now I have started execution of my code. Then it is starting my Chrome browser. So here it is launched my Chrome browser and open this URL and everything is done. So it is also verified logo test is passed and home page title is also passed. So everything is passed. So now what I can do is I'll just I'll put some invalid data. So for example, in the logo test is fine. So in the home page title, I'll give some different title. Suppose I'm expecting this title, right? So it should fail now. So let's execute one more time. Run assertions example. Now home page title test should fail and we can also see the failure message. Assertion will fail. Now it is launching my browser. Open URL, verifying the logo, and finally browser is closed. So now we can see home page title is failure. So here we are expecting this one, but actually is this one. So here orange HR actually should be here. Actually title should be here. I have written in reverse way, but actually here we need to write the title. So this way we have to write. But this is fine, but actual this is a way we need to write. So first here we need to specify the title, that is your actual, and here we have to specify the expected. So that is your orange HRM. So this is our expected. So let's say I'm expecting 1, 2, 3. So it will be reversed now. So first it will show you orange HRM 1, 2, 3, that is your expected, and then it will show you another one. All right. So now we can see expected is something and actually something. If you click on the C difference, it will show you different orange HRM and orange HRM, orange HRM 1, 2, 3. So now there is a mismatch. So it is my test case is failure, right? So this is how we need to use assertions in testing. So our multiple assertion commands we have assert true, and also we assert false is also there. Or if you want to negative condition, if you want to use, you can use it. Suppose assert false. So instead of true, I'll say false. So false means it should not display. So logo displayed means it will display, right? So logo is available, but outside I have used false. So this time what happens is this particular condition will fail. So logo displayed on the page. So in this condition we are verifying the negative. So I'm verifying logo should not be displayed. That's my expectation here. So as per this condition, logo is displayed will give you check the displayed or not. So if it is displayed, it returns true. If it is not displayed, it returns false. But outside, I am expecting false. That means you should not display, right? So, but this condition should fail now. So let's execute one more time. All right. So now you can see my page is launched. So as per my first assertion, logo should not display. So this is a negative condition. So logo test is also failure and home page test is also failure, right? So this is how we can just add assertion to your test methods to check, or we can insert a verification points using assertion commands. All right. So that's all for this video, guys. So thanks for watching.